Welcome back, everybody. I'm Roy, and this is Roy Remembers Games, with episode 24 of Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. So, let me begin by kind of explaining something that happened. I lost a lot of the audio. So this is actually a post-audio recording. I know the camera's moving around. I'm watching it happen right now, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm talking about. I don't remember. I filmed this like 3 months ago. So that's unfortunate. And it is the same with the next 3 episodes. Anyway, let's talk to Candace.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of Tatooine so I can find Jaggi and kill him for his insult to me.
What happened out there? Why is Jaggi so mad at you?
This is between me and Jaggi. You don't have to get involved. If you're lucky, he might spill something before I spread him in a paste over the dunes.
All right, thank you, Candace.
I've been given a challenge.
Yeah, we should get going then. So, I don't know where I am or where I'm going. I presumably I'm on Tatooine. I haven't watched this episode beforehand. I just loaded it. Like, I tried to, whatchamacallit? I wanted to watch it beforehand, but just decided it wasn't worth it because I don't have time to both play a game and also watch it and then re-record the audio for it. And yeah, I know I'm pondering right here. I'm like, what exactly is that sound? Where is it coming from? And the answer is, I have no idea. If anybody knows in the comments where that bugged Rodian thing is, then please, I would actually appreciate knowing what exactly that is and where it comes from. I have grown more accustomed at this point to recording things. I've finished recording my second series already by this point as well, so expect that through late December, early January. I don't remember exactly when this one is supposed to come out, but sometime. I guess I'm fiddling with sounds now because things are too loud for me. Hopefully I don't royally screw everything up. On the upside, what this allows me to do, and again, I have to do this for the next 3 or 4 episodes. This will allow me to actually manage my audio as a separate layer in my recording or in my software thing. So, yeah. Let's talk to Luz. Yeah, there you are. Do you have the Spice Human? Yes, I do. So you do. That does indeed look like the amount that Davik promised. Very well. 1,000 credits is yours in exchange. I don't know what I said. Countercell's fortunate that you're here to deliver. Promise 1,500 credits human, but no more. Here you are. You drive a hard bargain. Allow me to take the spice off your hands. My employer will be most pleased. Tell me, might you be interested in earning more credits? Yeah. Tell me more. It's a simple courier mission. Moto the Hut of Tatooine awaits delivery of a box that I hold. The spice was his, and the box was his payment. There's no danger involved, human, as long as you do not attempt to open the box yourself. I'm sure Moto will pay you what was promised to Davik for the delivery. 2,000 credits was the agreed upon sum. Make it 3,000. We have a deal. Where can I find Moto? What happens if I open the box? Never open the box. Opening the box would be horribly bad. What would happen? Is it a bomb? It is not a bomb. Just do not open it. That is all I can say. Represents no danger to you as long as it remains closed. Alright, I'll do it. Very good. I will have some of my workers load the box onto the Ebon Hawk for you. I will await something. Now I must go. My employer thanks you. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently, I just clicked through things here like an idiot, so. Who are you? Greetings once again. Might you have a Kazakh deck? No. No, I don't. And I don't want one. Welcome again, Sentient. It's always a pleasure to serve the owner of the Ebon Hawk. It reminds me of old times. Is it something you need? Zergum says you sell special items. Yes, to the right buyer. Traditionally, the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been in contact for all of my transactions, but in the past, the owner was always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Zagrum did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were, or if you wanted to do business, or if we wanted to do business with you. Of course, it has all changed now, Lord Revin. What kinds of things do you offer? Yes, let's get right to business. I carry only the rarest items. Expensive, yes, but worthy of every credit. The previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would often resell the items they purchased, but in your case, I imagine you might find a few more of them quite useful against your old apprentice. Let me see your premium items. Maybe no. Ebon Hawk. Yeah, I asked about the Ebon Hawk. I know very little about the owners of the Ebon Hawk, most peripherally with the exchange. The only for finest smuggling vessel in the sector. Others say it's cursed, bringing doom to its owners. Cursed? What do you mean? None deny the Ebon Hawk is a fine vessel with a long history of successful smuggling. Runs to its credit. The owners have not fared nearly as well as the ship itself. Take Davik Kang. He was the last owner I know of before you. His home world was the planet Taurus, a world the Sith utterly destroyed. He would call that a fortunate occurrence. And even if Taurus hadn't been destroyed, would Davik still be around? It seems doubtful he sold the ship to you, and I know Davik didn't buy it from the previous owner. The events have more to do with the type of owner than the Hawk itself. Yes, I suppose the Sith Lord has little time for curses. You are probably far beyond such things. In any case, I meant no offense. I am only telling you what I know of the Hawk's reputation. Is there anything else you can do for me? Let me see your items. Yes, of course. I'm sure you'll find my selection something. So we have the power suit, which is quite nice, but not the best armor in the game. But it's upgradable, which is nice. 10 thermal deaths, stabilizer mask, saves +2 all, immunity to mind affecting. Domination gauntlets, +5 strength. I might buy those, I don't remember. Unparalleled strength and power. Prototype shield. That thing, +4 dex is pretty good. Mesh overlay, some, upgrades for weapons, Pizzat cards I'll never purchase. And I think I just decide to not. I'm looking at my stats. There we go. I'm looking at my stats. The Geohordium power gloves are +4. And I'm debating if +1 is worth it because I have, look at my strength, it's 21. If I do +6, it'll be 22, which will give me a better chance to hit. Looking at my implants, I guess. Clicking wildly, not knowing what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, looking at my feats. I only have level 2. That's what I'm looking at. Unfinished business. Not open the box. Looking at all my quests. Just scrolling through to see if there's any new ones. Talking to the guy again. Disturbing rumor, Galar, Oregon. A hunter matching your description was reported to have slain a Krite dragon on Tatooine. Please tell me it wasn't you. It was me. Why? I do not mean to pry, Galar, Oregon, but the Krite dragon is a fierce and deadly beast. Monster even one of your power would have trouble killing. If something happens to you, if you're injured or even slain by such a beast, then Malak would never be toppled. I didn't have a choice, really. I suppose if there's anyone in the galaxy who could reasonably expect to survive such an encounter, it would be you. But if you're going to continue with such reckless escapades, I would strongly recommend you stock up with weapons and armor from my inventory, yes. Do I buy 10 thermal deaths? If I'm smart, I will buy all 10 thermal deaths. I don't think I do, though. What was I looking for now? Oh, I'm looking at the implant things. They're all level 3, so I decide it's not worth it. I don't think I buy the stabilizer mask. Yeah, because I look at the stats that I get, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. I don't know if I buy anything here. I'm looking at my saves. My reflex is pretty low. Fortitude is not super great. Will is pretty high, though, even though I still constantly fail things. Oh, one other thing I should probably mention at this point is that my final episode was actually totally deleted somehow, probably when I was cleaning things up like an idiot. So I have to re-record that final episode. The upside is the final episode was really, really short. And yeah, the downside is the final episode I saved right before Malak, and I think I died 3 or 4 times against him before I got the hang of the boss. So you won't see me die over and over again. So that's really unfortunate. Also, you'll see I'm walking away because apparently I decided I didn't want to buy the gloves, which I think makes me stupid, but that's fine. What do I know? I don't know. Also, at this point, I know I'm still under the assumption that there's no max level. There's no max level cap. There is. There is a max level cap. Or a level cap or a max level. There's not both. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to the box now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to save and open it. Yeah, I'm saving and opening it. Oh, my mail just came. That was a very loud noise. Do you wish to open the box? Yes, open the box. Now there's a dude. I'm pretty sure I can only talk to him. I didn't explore everything else, unfortunately. I probably should have. What do you want? Something else came into my prison already? So very long a time and nothing. Then, in a span of mere months, 3 in a row. What sheer luck. Well, let's have a look at you. Biped, more or less symmetrical. Far less hair than the last one. Opposable digits, mostly water. Hey, I suppose you'll have to do. I'll have to do for what? Hey, for a body, of course. I don't want to remain in this prison forever. No, no, no. I'm a prisoner here, as are you, yes indeed. Although I suspect by accident rather than by sentence, yes. I was put here on purpose. My own people put our criminals in little cages like this. Well, our minds anyway. For really terrible criminals like me, our minds get locked away forever. How long have I been here now? 1, 4, no, longer than that. I've never been very good with numbers. What did you do to get imprisoned here? I led a war. Well, a rebellion, really. Although the details would hardly interest you. Many of my kind died, and I'm responsible. Or so they said. You said 3 in a row earlier. Have there been others beside me? Oh yes, indeed. 2 others of entirely different species visited me before you. I couldn't speak with them like I can with you, however. They eventually grew angry and ran off into the whiteness. If you go far enough, you may find them, though I wouldn't recommend it. They're likely quite mad. All this whiteness can do that to you, you know. It'll drive you mad if you let it. Is this a prison? This is a prison? Can you think of a better prison than one without walls? What does your species use? Cages, I suppose. You just keep your distance, I'm warning you. And what would you do? Harm me? You think you're wearing these clothes here and carrying those weapons? Interesting, really. No. There's not a thing we can do to each other, so you needn't worry. I can't harm you. Isn't that reassuring? Is there no way out of here? Well, now that is the most interesting question. Yes, there is. I've been here long enough to ponder that. How many years now? 1,000, 10,000? Bah, I could never remember the numbers, even when I kept track. The point is that I know a way out of this clever little prison. Interesting that, wouldn't you say? Out? Out to where? I don't suppose you'll tell me, will you? Out to where? If you get out of here, your body's probably dead. How clever of you to realize that. Indeed, you are correct. Your body, however, is not. Now, before you go off getting all excited and defensive, let me tell you that I cannot go jumping in your body without your will. Conversely, you can't go jumping back into your body without my knowledge. This leaves us at something of an impasse, wouldn't you agree? So, look, you are not getting in my body. I don't remember what I said, but anyway, it's like this, dear sentient. If you like, we could spend the next 1,000 years debating. You want out, I want out. Unless your species is remarkably long-lived, I doubt your body goes 1,000 years. Frankly, I doubt either of us is going to convince the other of anything, yes? So why waste the time? A simple competition between the two of us, and we settle it. You win, you go free. I win, I go free. Yes? This sounds deceptively simple. Forget it. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Me, and however could you converse me to not? No. We play or you stay. That's simple. I don't remember everything. I'm sorry, everyone. Does it? In truth, I've had long enough time to think it over. You can take your time thinking about it yourself, but why bother? What kind of competition? I have a little clue as to which activities you are superior at. You are at the same disadvantage. So the best game is one of the mind. An exchange of riddles, perhaps. The first of us to fail, the answer loses. What do you think? What's to stop you from cheating? For that matter, what's to stop you from cheating? The only thing I can think of is that it's quite hard to cheat at riddles. Fair is fair. What are the rules? We should restrict ourselves from riddles specific to our culture or race. A karate-san, quite wonderful to look at, would be meaningless to you, I'm sure. Beyond that, I wouldn't think there would be any rules necessary. A riddle is a riddle, so are we agreed? They don't seem that much of a choice. Now, no need to be fussy. If I see me moving fast, it's simply because I've had an overabundance of time to consider the scenario. That being the case, and seeing it's technically my home, I'll go first. Now let's see. Until I am measured, I am not known, yet how you miss me when I have flown. Time. Definitely time. I'm here contemplating this because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be an idiot and lose. Yes. I suppose that was an easy one. Perhaps I should have used all that time to think of harder riddles, hey? Fair is fair, sentient. Your turn. What has roots and nobody sees, taller than trees? Up it goes, and yet it never grows. If you break me, I do not stop working. You touch me, I may be spared. If you lose me, nothing will matter. I don't know which. I picked the second one, or the first one that I said. What manner of plant could this be? But it does not grow, so it is no plant at all. It is life. Very clever, sentient, my turn. I never was, yet always will be. I am never seen, yet always come. I carry nothing, yet hold much for some. I'm pretty sure... I don't remember. Tomorrow. Yes, you have it right of it. You have the right of it. Tomorrow it is. Fair is fair, sentient, your turn. You hear me before you heard me again, then I die until you call me again. Pretty sure I picked that one. I don't remember which one I picked. Yes, I did. What an odd riddle. Yes. Let me see. Hear again, and then call again. An echo? Very clever sentience. My turn. Who makes it has no need of it. He who buys it has no use of it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it. Definitely a grave. Oldest riddle in the book. Yes, that's it. A grave it is, though I'd likely never see one. Fair is fair, sentient. Your turn. Flying to Tatooine, I met 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen, each crewman 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Tatooine? No, not numbers. Never have been too good with numbers. Think. 5 times 5, carry the 2. 94? No, 96. It's 1. I'm the only one flying to Tatooine. Ah, fooled. I've been fooled myself. Very well. Very clever of you. It appears my destiny is to be imprisoned even longer. Are you ready to return to your body? Right, get me out of here. Don't do anything funny. Before you go, what's your name? My name? It's like, I guess I've completely forgotten. I knew it 1,000, I think I knew it 1,000 years ago. I guess I've been here so long I've forgotten. That is that is depressing. I'm ready to go. There's nothing complicated to it. It's better for me to just show you than teach you. Just close your eyes and something. So, I feel like there's way more to this box than meets the eye. If anybody else knows what other things are in the box or to do with the box, like, can you bring the box to, whatchamacallit, that planet? How may I be of service? I was wondering if we could talk, but nothing. Johnny is useless. So yes, if anybody knows if you can take the box to, like, what's that place? The Unknown World, and, like, do something with it, that would be awesome. Cutscene. I can't explain cutscenes now. Oh, crap. I'm pretty good at the shooting thing, I think. Maybe I'm not. Nah, I'm not super good. Oh, the sun is in the way. Or the star, I guess. And there's only one more. The controls for this freaking minigame, though, are awful. You have no idea. There it is. And we're good, maybe? Maybe? There we go, got it. Yeah, but the controls for it are awful. The DPI is set to like 12. It's disgusting. Anyway, we're on Tatooine. Hey, Karth.
Yes, what's...
Know anything about the place?
Tatooine?
Yeah, okay.
You got...
I don't remember if I've finished Korriban at this point. I don't think I have, though. But, well, I don't remember. Alright, this me, do you, and not Zalbar. Why did I click that? Also, I think it's funny. Canderous is currently level 14. My player character is level 17. I didn't remember what level HK47 is, but yes, conserving levels is smart. Always do it in games like this. Always. Although BioWare breaks this cheat in certain games. I'm not going to call it a cheat necessarily, but they break this in certain games. So, like, I was just playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and you just, whenever you level up, you heal immediately, automatically. You don't get to save the level up, which is very disappointing, I must say. Anyway, let's talk to the hut. It's you again. So about racing or business? One or the other. I've got no time for anything else. What's this, a box? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I thought that was supposed to be a month ago. Take a detour, huh? Never mind. You opened the box? I did. It was very interesting. Yeah, you opened the box. You're still around to deliver it to me? Impressive. More likely you're lying, but we'll see. I suppose you're expecting some payment now, huh? Give you 2,000 credits for the box. You can run on your way. Force persuade, you want to pay me more? I'll pay you more, but I don't like it. Take your money and get back to your race business. Some of my spaceport workers unload the box, take the credits and go. Say hello to Lewis for me. 2,500 credits, not very much. Also, I hoard credits. I don't spend them. I don't know why I ask for more. It's mostly useless. Anyway, though, I think we're doing Candaris's quest now. I think. I'm pretty sure I had to look up how to do it because I thought he was just going to be outside, similar to the Geohedarian, which I realized I had been pronouncing totally wrong when I posted one of my videos about it. I was like, that's how you spell that? I thought it was like Geohordian, but
Good hunting.
no, it's definitely not. It is something totally Geoherdarian, something. Yeah. Anywho. So I need to go, if you see the sandcrawler out there, I need to go towards the sandcrawler to the right. But I have no idea at this point. I'm just looking around. Yeah. Double cross? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I've at least started Korriban. Hermit in the Hills. I'm reading the quest. All of these are, a lot of these things are. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Can I? Can I? I don't remember. Pretty sure I finished Manon. Jaggi's Challenge. This is the one I was looking for, though. Eastern Dune Sea. Oh, I think I get, like, lost and I start wandering. I guess I think I need to go to the Eastern Dune Sea. I got stuck on nothing. Cool. The nice invisible walls that the game has for us. I vividly remember at this point when walking around trying to think of something to talk about. Because this game has lots of walking and lots of talking. And it just kind of like, man, I don't want to say it sucks, but it's difficult for me to fill a lot of the time with stuff. And unfortunately, I don't necessarily have a lot to talk about right now because I just finished my second series, which is Disney's Treasure Planet, Battle of Procyon, or Battle at Procyon, Battle of Procyon, I don't remember. It is only 6 episodes long, though, and I put a lot of stuff in there, because if you think there's lots of moving with nothing going on here, no, Treasure Planet is just filled with, like, the vast empty void of space that you are sailing through, and nothing happens. Just nothing happens. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm looking around. I'm like, where's Jaggi? What's going on? I don't understand. Maybe he's over there. He's not over there. I don't know why I go over there. But yeah. So there's that. I suppose some other things I could talk about is how BioWare has changed over the years. And for that matter, how Obsidian has changed over the years. I haven't played The Outer Worlds, but it's only been out it's been out less than a month at this point. And everything that I've heard about Outer Worlds, again from Obsidian Entertainment after they've been bought by Microsoft, is incredibly positive. It's like they got studio freedom and have just been able to do their own things and make a fair amount of money off of it, probably. It's like basically they were given an unlimited budget, is what it feels like. Personally, I think that's good. BioWare, when it was bought by EA, has just been on a downward spiral since then, right? So, Mass Effect 1 was pretty good. Mass Effect 2 was hot garbage. ME3 was a disaster, absolutely. Dragon Age Origins was an incomplete game. It was there were plans to be far more Origins, but EA pushed release, and then the rest of the games were, or excuse me, the rest of the origins and stuff were not patched into the game. Instead, what happened was they just made some DLC and an expansion pack, which I've never completed. Awakening, I've never completed, but I know what happens. And then since then, EA has just gotten more and more strict with BioWare. You have people leaving the studio. It's just a disaster. Anthem is a hot mess. It's just bad. Like this, there's nothing good. And we'll see with the new Dragon Age game that's going to come out if they can recover. But I'm skeptical personally. I don't think it's gonna go well at all. But again, I have no idea. I guess I'm headed back into the city now because I don't know what I'm doing. If I just explored a little bit to the left, I'd get it, but I don't know what I'm doing. I can't hear myself talking besides what I'm currently saying. It's just a shame. Like one of the best gaming studios growing up is getting murdered, and Dragon Age will be their last. Dragon Age 4 will be their last hurrah. Oh, I'm going out with only Canderous now. Seeing if it just needs to be me and Canderous, but nothing happened, and I'm very confused. So I'm going back inside, maybe not. And again, switching from the BioWare problem and depression into, you can read the screen if you want about the quest stuff that I'm going through. I'm not gonna look at it, or I'm not gonna read it. But if you talk to what am I saying? No, but if you look at like Obsidian Entertainment has been constantly like given the shaft, right? Like, they do Neverwinter Nights 2. It's an okay game. I personally like it. Correct me if I'm wrong. They might not have done Neverwinter Nights 2. But I know they did Knights of the Old Republic 2. I know they did Fallout New Vegas, which is just an amazing game. Like, Obsidian is like the company that gets the short end of the stick because they work with other people's IPs, and then they make their IP so much better. KOTOR 2 was an unfinished game, right? Like, just a very unfinished game. That game is so good, though. It's way better than KOTOR 1, in my humble opinion. I'm sure someone is going to at me in the comments, but even unfinished, even with all of like the problems, the atmosphere and the storytelling in KOTOR 2 is, in my opinion, vastly superior. Now, I guess you get the thing when you make a second game, right? You get to look at all the hindsight and the reactions that people gave towards a game. And here's Jaggi. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit.
Ah, so you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
Oh, is that what happened? I came by my own will. Canderous works for me. You talk too much and do little.
Big words from such a small human. But I know why he brought you here, and you shall regret his choice.
Enough of this talk, Jaggi. Let's do what we came here to do.
Ayah. Both of you act like children. Let's do this, Canderous.
And you shall all die.
Yeah, you're gonna die, dude. Insanity, maybe? Yeah. So force choke, insanity to both, and then you just murdered him. Like, they're so under-leveled at this point. There's nothing I need to worry about at all. The Raid are a bigger threat than these guys. Yeah, no, we're gonna fight the Raid. And the Raid are actually a threat. They're a very real threat. One of them's gone off, so I don't need to worry about it at all. But I'm about to aggro. Yeah, aggro. See, you can tell how dangerous something is by the amount of experience that it gives you. And the raid gave me 200 experience, and that is a lot. That is a whole lot. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, but let's talk about BioWare's advancements. Let's get off the Obsidian thing. Obsidian's doing well. Everyone is happy for Obsidian. Microsoft seems to be doing the right thing, and by this time they're purchasing a studio, and they're not killing it. And I'm looking at you, Lionhead. But, which I will be playing Fable eventually.
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
That's fair. I don't think I ever talk to you again. Every time I go talk to him, it's nothing. Oh, sand people. Okay. So, I don't know a lot about the queues for KOTOR 1. I really haven't played KOTOR 1 nearly as much as I've played KOTOR 2. So, if anybody could please enlighten me on what exactly, like, how do I phrase this? Like, what needs to happen in order for me to be able to move to the next event? I know in some cases it's just like, oh, great, thank you. I know in some cases it's just like go onto a planet and activate the queue. But I don't know what it is for after doing the quest. And basically Candace only ever says, I need time before. So I don't know what to I don't know how to make him talk about whatever. And it's the same with like Jolie. I finish a bunch of quests and whatever, and then Jolie, it's just like, yeah, don't talk to me about things right now. Do they have to be a certain level? Is that what it is? Or what? I don't understand. I really genuinely don't understand. So if anybody could please clarify, that would be great. Have I searched this? Yeah, okay. What else am I trying to say? Besides that, I guess BioWare. We'll go back to talking about BioWare. Oh, my butt hurts. I'm sorry. I'm not in the best position right now, so I digress. Yeah, I'm still recording, right? Yes, okay, I'm still recording the audio. I was gonna be really mad if I had to redo the whole thing. Ooh, it's been 32 minutes that I've been recording audio. But anyway, I digress. BioWare's changed a lot of things. I think a lot of that is due to EA. They've moved very much away from traditional RPGs. Dragon Age Origins is the last traditional RPG they did. You don't have an inventory limit. You don't click things to attack. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. You just auto-attack outside of your spells and whatever. Who thought that in Dragon Age 2 you needed to just spam your mouse button to do auto-attacks? Whoever thought about that, whoever thought like, yeah, that's interactive is a moron. It's not interactive. It's actually just annoying. There's nothing positive about it at all. And I love the Dragon Age series. Dragon Age 2 is bad.
Yeah, what do you
want? What are your thoughts?
This thing with Jaggi, I
need a
don't
drink.
know.
Give me a moment.
Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else?
Yeah, I said goodbye. There's my drink. It was in my pocket. Jolie, talk to me.
Got something.
Talking about your wife. I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Oh. No, I want to hear what you have to say. Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation?
Yes.
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life, perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Okay. That's what I've always thought.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
That was depressing. You talk too much? No, I want to hear what you have to say. No, I want to hear what you have to say. Pretty sure. Not even a Jedi? You mean not anymore, right? I don't know what I click. I'm debating really hard on 3. I picked 3.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications.
That's
Love
smart.
causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
Ah, yes, the dark side. So what happened between you and your wife? So maybe the Jedi just think you shouldn't take that risk. I know, I picked what happened between you and your wife.
I haven't changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together.
And that's a tragedy.
The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
No, I want to talk more.
Got something.
Oh, he's not going to let me talk. But yeah, the clicking thing, absolutely the dumbest thing in the entire world. Sorry. Am I going to Yavin? Please don't go to Yavin. Yeah, just go to Korriban. Just do whatever I'm supposed to. Fighting again? With
Incoming fighters!
Okay. This is one of the best things about KOTOR 2 is that this crap doesn't exist. Oh, I know why this is happening. It happens every single time after you get off the Leviathan. So you're just attacked constantly every time you switch planets. It's stupid. It's just annoying. It's not fun. I don't like it. Anyway, back to other things. Yes, so HK and Candrace. Similarly, adding inventory limits to things was dumb and doesn't fit with like a. What am I? I'm just looking through the mines. Oh, I'm dying. Oof. Please remember as well, something that I think is really funny is that I can only click the up arrows on that because on my screen I could not record in full screen. I had to record in windowed mode, and I had to record in... Basically, the game doesn't like windowed mode. It's an old game, and so it shoved off the bottom half of the arrow keys underneath the screen, so I couldn't see them. Anyway, though, but yeah, adding inventory limits to a traditional RPG is also stupid. It doesn't make that much sense. Take, for instance, Dragon Age Inquisition, because I've been playing it recently. What am I looking at? Weapons cache? Okay. Jaggi's Challenge. Bastila. Hermit in the Hills. I'm pretty sure I did that. A Doubting Sith. Okay. Double Cross. That's the thing where I'm supposed to kill the Master. Star Map Korriban. Public Hiring Mercenaries. Pretty sure I can't do that anymore. Mission's Brother, He's Dead. The Way of the Sith. Middleman. Not doing that one, though. Rogue Droid. Wait, what was Rogue Droid in? Oh, Manon Swoop Races can't do again anymore. Renegade Sith. I'm pretty sure I've finished all the quests is what I'm going with here. 90% sure I'm getting pretty close to finishing what is this planet? Korriban on this episode. But anyway, so on the Inquisition, right? I'm going to talk about it in a minute.
Greetings.
I have something to tell you about Uthura. No, I have something to tell you about a student.
A student?
He has doubts.
Ah, I think I know this one you speak of. You gained his confidence to admit such, did you? I commend your competitive spirit. You have certainly impressed me. I shall speak to the boys straight away. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough.
I dealt with the renegade students.
The ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then?
Yes, they're dead.
Indeed. I had the caverns checked after you left. Well done. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done...
Dealt with the rogue droid in the tombs?
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done...
I found the hermit in the hills. Found a tablet written by him. Know the location of the Mandalorian weapons.
You do? That is most interesting.
Mandalorian's cache. Weapons cache. Trapdoor on the ship.
How ironic that I recently had his vessel scrapped for parts then. I had assumed it had been thoroughly scanned. Apparently not. Still, you have done well and... Go now.
I've killed 2 of my competitors. I have a tablet written by Jorek Ern.
Oh? Let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. I do hope you had to pry this from his dead fingers. Regardless, you have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Probably something about a restless night. Why do we all go in different directions? Okay, dark side points gained, sure. Not sure why, but it doesn't matter. Hey, Uthura, how are you?
What are you doing here? Go back to Uthar and...
Okay, yeah, sure. Why are you so angry, lady? What am I doing? Am I just lost? If so, I feel really dumb. But that's okay. I think I was talking about inventory limits and how it's a stupid decision. Along with many, 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 many other things that BioWare has done since being bought by EA. It's like...
So then,
that's what I was going to give
I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
Hi, let's go.
Then we go now.
Bye, Canderous. Bye, HK. Bye, guys. A day passes in preparation. Uthur then takes you and Uthur to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
I dislike your tone, Uthura. What are you up to now?
Nothing, of course, my master. I was merely agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revin years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
Find the star map, return with the lightsaber, I understand. Anything about what I should face? I don't understand. Why not just... Okay,
Good.
I picked the first one I
and
said,
I
and the
will
last one
await
on
your
the list.
return.
Alright. Now let's go. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. It's not really the blue yonder, though, is it? But, oh well. It's just a flash mine. I'm like, nope. Yeah, let's kill. And, this I panicked about the Sith test pretty badly. I remember that. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do it last, is because that thing off to the... Yeah, it's just okay, we can ignore it. the Tesseract off to the right over there, which I just turned to, is super, super dangerous.
Didn't work.
And I can't use force powers on it. Or at least they're not super... Force powers aren't super effective on it. And that's dangerous for me because I focus almost exclusively on force powers. Yeah. Anyway, though, I'm going off to the left here first to fiddle with... I think I'm going to die. I remember dying as a child to this a lot, so... New slot? Really? Oh, this is... Oh, I called it test because I'm in the test. That makes sense. Yeah, walk in, door closes, shuts. You gotta fix the power supply to not die. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Anyway, this is explaining how it works. No? No, it doesn't. It just gives me stuff. Cool. Stuff is useful. This is explaining. There are 3 pillars that have electronic readouts showing the energy levels of 4 systems. Controls show that these systems are something. Caution, some of the systems are very delicate and improper transfer of power can cause an electrical overflow. In order to unseal the chamber, all of the following 4 systems must be transferred to the right pillar. Top system may be transferred to any pillar safely without fear of overload. Mid-upper, the system calls an overload if transferred to a pillar with an active top system. Mid-lower, the system may only be safely transferred to another pillar that either has no systems or only the base system is active. And the base system may only be transferred to a blank pillar with no other systems active on it, or it will cause an overload. So, reminder, a system may be transferred to another pillar if it is the only active system on that pillar, or it is the last one listed. Yeah. That makes sense. The current system displays everything. Everything's on the left pillar. So I move a system from the left pillar. I'm going to see how it works again, because I just want to read and make sure I'm not going to mess things up. I messed things up once. Yeah, spoiler alert, sorry. Also, I feel like I am apparently only have like 12 minutes left, maybe a little bit longer, but it feels like way more. Oops. Not the game. That's outside of the game. So I transfer the first one to the right. Then I want to transfer the left pillar one to the middle pillar. Then I think I do something stupid here. I transfer from the right to the middle. Okay, I do it right. I'm thinking now. I'm thinking hard, but I have to transfer left to right, I think. I'm just thinking. I don't even know what to say. What am I supposed to say? I don't want to start talking about something. Oh, I reset everything because I think I'm wrong. Okay. Sure. To the right pillar. Then to the... Yeah, this is... I overload. And then I'm like, I'm stupid. This is why. Yeah, so left to right. Left to middle. I almost clicked that to right again. And then... see how it works again? For some reason. I don't remember how this works, though. But I succeed from here. Okay. Yes. Middle system, mid-lower, and then the base system. Yeah. Okay. So I have to do left... No, I have to do to right to middle. Come on, Roy. Do the thing. Do the thing. This is the worst part about doing this after... Like, I'm not talking while playing. This is definitely the worst part. Middle? Yeah. So I went from left to right pillar. Yeah. Then I want what? I want middle to left. Middle. Yeah. Click to the left pillar. Yeah. No, to left pillar, Roy. Roy. No, that was wrong. Why are you dumb, Roy? Yeah, so I went right now to middle. I'm doing the math. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. So if you watch my mouse, it'll basically point to what I'm doing. Or what I'm planning on doing. I'm sorry for all the throat clearing. Winter is getting to me pretty badly. Yes, so right. Okay, is this what I'm doing? Why am I doing that? The right pillar to the left pillar. Oh, and the right pillar to the middle pillar? I guess. I guess that this is a way to do it. I feel like I'm making things more complicated than it needs to be. No, I can put that to the middle pillar. Okay, I do that. To the middle. And then I go from right pillar to middle pillar, left pillar to the right pillar, and then now everything becomes much easier. I can move... Yes, click right, thank you. I can move from middle to right, middle to left, right to left, middle to right, left to middle, left to right, middle to right, and be done. That made sense. In that explanation made sense to me. Yeah, then right to left, middle to right, and then left to middle, left to right, middle to right. There we go. I can also open this door now, which has more dudes. Very annoyingly. I'm going to probably use insanity. And just murder it. You know, that's another thing. Is like trying to click past something is really hard. Ow. Yeah, also that's really annoying. The rubber banding in KOTOR. Never remembered that happening on any other system or when I played this on a crappy computer from way back in the day. But, you know, such is life, I guess. Yeah, this is why we... Oh, it's 200. Monument to Nagasato. Nagasato's poison blade. Ooh. And now I'm thinking to myself, oh, is that any good? Is it good? The answer is it's good, but really only early game. The Geohidarian blade is, I believe, much better. And lightsabers are, of course, even better than that. Nagasato's, though, has a higher base damage, attack modifier +3, but the plus 1 to 12 energy damage is just too powerful. Why would you do anything else? So, yeah. So I want to continue talking about the inventory thing I was talking about. Basically, you're part of the Inquisition. You're setting up all these camps everywhere. And yet you don't have a place where you can store a datapad. Let's read the datapad, probably. Come on. Come on, Roy. Come on, Roy. Find it. I don't know when I'm going to find it, so I don't want to finish my story. There we go. Appears to be Journal of a Sith, who obviously did not make it past the final test. Most of the journal consists of the Sith's account of gaining enough prestige to master Udor to take this test. Only the final entry seems of note. Need to get across this pool of acid in the center chamber if I'm to complete my test here, but that is not going to be easy. The runes name on the obelisk. The runes name one obelisk, the Pillar of Fire, and the other is Pillar of Ice. I can only assume that one of the pillars leads to a way to remove the acid pool. Fire or ice? Wouldn't fire create toxic fumes? I'm not sure. Maybe freezing the pool would be safer. Well, I'll worry about it once I bypass the Teneric beasts. If I can. I suppose it's now or never. I'd like to point out that Udir couldn't kill his master to take over, and the apprentice lady can't kill her master by herself, thereby proving the innate weakness of both individuals. Anyway, yes, I lay all of my minds down now.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty
My
shock.
voice sounds awful.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
There's only... Is there one Teneric or two?
Shock. Whoever steps on
I don't remember.
Will get a nasty shock.
There's two.
Whoever steps on this will
wow,
get
I killed both of these?
shock.
I'm awesome. But yeah, you're the leader of the Inquisition, this giant, amazing group, and you don't have a storage thing to store everything forever. It's just a little silly. And these mines do basically nothing. Really minor. And then in the meantime, I am quite hurt. But Flurry seems to work really well, and I get one of the Tenerics stuck behind the other. So that helps a lot. And then I panic heal a lot. I'm like, wait, no, I want a Flurry. I don't want to do a normal attack. I just want a Flurry. 2 med packs and a... Yeah, 2 med packs and a Flurry. Yeah, but who thought it was a good idea to limit your inventory to 65 base? And then I panic. I think I might level in a minute. Yeah, it's doing roughly equivalent damage to my healing. Yeah, I level now. It's just silly. You have Haven or the place after Haven, right? And you're just like, all of this area, all of this storage place, I'm the leader of this major, huge, big group thing. And you still, even still, you have a limit to the amount of space that you can have. And, you know, your Inquisition gets forced, like, you get the Inquisition points or whatever. And what do you do with it? What do you do with it? You know, all you do with it? You can spend those points to increase your inventory limit by 15, which is just a waste. Just a waste of space. It's just not a good idea. So, I don't know. I feel it's really dumb. Obviously, you know, you have a whatever you have a ship in KOTOR. It's where everything's being stored. It's relatively obvious and apparent from the beginning. I don't understand why they felt the need to remove that idea from the player. Also, you notice I got hit once. I got hit once and my Mandalorian melee shield died. And now I just kill it. And those were very hard things to kill. Those were very, very hard things to kill. Shayla's journal. What? Shayla? Isn't she one of the people who, words? I can't words. That unlocked the door. Shayla is one of the people who, words. I can't think. I'm sorry. One of the Jedi who, was supposed to kill the Tenorite. There we go. That we were told about on Tatooine right at the beginning. Jedi personal journal of Jedi Shayla, whatever particular compelling. I've tracked down the Tenorite that ambushed us in this tomb, but even as I stand on the entrance, I knew this is wrong. Dark thoughts fill my mind. Hatred and vengeance I cannot stop myself from blaming Gurren Hall for Durn's death if he had not something. But my hatred of Gurren pales beside my burning desire for revenge. My blood boils to destroy the creature that ended Durn's life, no matter the cost. I know such thoughts are those of the dark side, but I cannot help them. Even the second set of tracks outside the cave cannot dissuade me from my task. 1 Tenorite to 1,000. It makes no difference to me now. The only image I see is that of Durn's broken body, and only blood can cleanse it from my mind. I hope my master will forgive me for what I am about to do. No, he doesn't, because you die. Such a shame.
I think
I've been poisoned by a mine I couldn't see. Isn't it great? Got the grenades. Between fire and ice, fire just kills you when you lose. Ice, you win. Or not, you don't win, but you can walk past. And that's what we're going to do. Special cold grenade. Woo. A plasma mine. Isn't it great? Don't you just love it? Here's the star map, though. So that's the final star map. Woo. Item received. What did I receive? Oh, the star map thing. Yeah. And then this is statue. Lightsaber. Thank you. So it's cool. It's triangulating everything based off of whatever for me. Based off the star map. All pieces of the star map. Because you're basically feeding it all the information. And it's not really triangulation. It's more like pyramidization. I don't know. Because triangulation only works in a 2-dimensional field. So that's why it's a triangle. Yeah.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't say I exerted myself getting this.
Perhaps not to someone of your natural strength. The point is in the recognition of the nature of the act, rather than its sheer difficulty.
I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe.
True.
To stand
To some
still is
extent,
to
true.
know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die, and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
You are both going to die.
You are indeed a fool if you think to oppose us both, young one.
To think that I actually hoped you could be of use to me.
This makes no sense. You will never become a Sith if you turn on us both. What could you hope to accomplish?
I have the power to kill you both. I am the true Sith here.
Betrayed. He is a spy.
Do not fret, my dear. All will be as it was quickly enough.
No.
You will pay for this, fool. We will destroy you.
I don't think you will. Because insanity is overpowered. And yeah, I should probably put the Ajani shield on though. Yeah. Force resistance. Excuse me. Force resistance is really good. Wait, do I not use insanity? Trying to click buttons properly. Dark side points gained. Yes, it was perfect. Force resistance, perfect timing. Now, do I just spam Death Field the whole time? If so, that's pretty funny. It's also kind of stupid, if this works. With my will save plus force resistance, I just... They're never going to get me. Ooh, panic. Absolute panic. When you're stunned, you don't get whatchamacallit. Yeah, insanity. Finally, I do something smart. Insanity worked. Okay, cool. I thought it didn't work for me there. And now they're dead. Yeah. 600 experience. Nice, nice. Pretty sure it's about to end. Pretty sure. Stupid war suit, which is useless. So that's all for this time. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, cool. I'm happy about that. Look forward to seeing you next time. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Looks like I wasted anywhere from an hour to maybe longer than that. Maybe anywhere from 24 to 26 hours of your life. And for that, I apologize. But I do look forward to seeing you next time. So have a good day, everyone.